Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of devhint. Today, I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite Cloudinary MCP servers, which is the Assets Management MCP server. If you want to learn more about our MCPs, feel free to take a look to the videos that we have in the description below. We have two of them already. This is the third one. Super excited to show you what you can do with the MCP server for Cloudinary Assets Management. Let's get started. So I'm inside of my cursor code editor, and I'm going to be using the AI agent to start working with the asset management MCP server from Cloudinary. So the first thing that I want to do is to list all the assets that were uploaded in the last 30 days. List all my assets that were uploaded in the last 30 days. Use my Cloudinary MCP server. Then we type enter. And as you can see, he's doing some work right there. He's telling me the assets since August 26th. And here's the information. No videos, no raw files, everything has been images, and he found 6. But you might be wondering, well, Pato, how did the MCP server found the assets that were uploaded into my Cloudinary environment? Well, if you watch our previous videos, you will remember that if you go here, cursor settings, and then you're going to click on MCP and integrations, you can see that we have our assets management MCP server, right? If we edit it, you can see that we have our cloud name right here. Of course, this cloud right here will be the one that belongs to you. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to tell it to rename the assets found with a different name. Let's see, rename all the assets found from 1x, where x is the last number of the assets found. Let's see if we can do it. So you see it's renaming them. And if we go right here, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can see how they were renamed for a second. Okay, perfect. So the asset with this name was renamed to number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my Cloudinary account and see if the assets were properly renamed. So I'm inside of my Cloudinary cloud, and I can see my assets renamed from 1 to 6, which is awesome. Now we're gonna tell our AI agent to find every singular asset with a transformation circular, create a new folder, and move those assets into that new folder. So find all assets with a circular transformation and move them to a new folder called transformations. Okay, searching for assets. We found 10 of them that contain a circular transformation. That's awesome. Okay, just created a folder. Perfect. So let's see if it was done correctly. We're gonna go to folders right here. Transformations, sounds promising. This is a new folder created. And it should have 10 assets. There you go. We have our circular ones right here. Perfect. So now let's go back and let's see, what should we do? I have an idea. Find 5 images that are not PNGs and convert them to PNGs. I actually misspelled images, but I'm glad the AI assistant is smart enough to figure out what I was trying to tell it. So we found the images. Okay, it's doing a new transformation. Now it's converting the assets. Perfect. It's pretty good. Awesome. So now the next thing that we're going to tell our AI agent is to do some tagging. And I'm going to tell it to go inside of my transformations folder and tag all those images with two tags, one circular and the other one transformation. So let's do that. Now, to all the assets inside of my transformations folder, give them two tags, circular and transformation tags. I misspelled that, transformation tags. There you go. Okay, searching the assets, found 10. That's perfect. That's a good sign. So updating the asset. That's promising. And as you can see, it says call the MCP tool, which that's what we want. Beautiful. Looks like it's done. Perfect. So now I'm going to just refresh this. I'm going to click on this one right here. And then I'm going to click on metadata. Here are our tags, ladies and gentlemen. This is awesome. We conclude our video. Hopefully you learned more about assets management using the Cloudinary MCP server. Thank you so much for watching.